The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Friday podcast.
Hey-oh.
Mitch, you were going to tell us something yesterday we didn't get time for as well.
Oh, you were talking on yesterday's show about having to apologise to your anaesthetist.
Oh, yeah. How do you say that word? Anaesthetist, yeah.
I go hard on the second A. Because two of my boys had some surgery the other week. Some ENT stuff done, nose and throat and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so Sarah and I were like, maybe we can have a bit of fun with, asking them some questions. Because we told them, you're going to go to sleep really quick and then you're going to feel a little bit groggy afterwards. Mm-hmm. And, you can't have too much fun with a 6-year-old. What secrets is he harbouring, other than we're going to rank his favourite members of the family?
Is this when they come out of the operation?
Back into the room. So they've had their what do you call it? Their brief recovery. And then they come back into the room. But then my 11-year-old comes in and Sarah's like, let's just, we'll just ask him. Because we've asked him before, and of course 11-year-olds, they put their guards up.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, James. She said, what's your girlfriend's name again? I don't have a girlfriend. He said that like almost crying. He hated the groggy feeling. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm like, okay, buddy. All right, no worries. So what, what's your boyfriend's name? I'm not gay. And it was just like straight out.
Wow.
Like, all right, bro, fine. Like, we're all inclusive house, and we always keep it pretty open-ended as far as we don't even say girlfriend or boyfriend at any other time. It's always like, have you got you like anyone at school or anything like that? And just like bang, just come out with it. So
he's comophobic.
That's funny.
Homophobic.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Very good.
So I'm looking forward to going home today, guys. I've got 3.5 cubic metres of soil being delivered to my house in the next 5 minutes, which is
today.
Metre, that's a lot.
That's a lot. I think it's a lot. Yeah.
How much? Like I know it's 3.5 cubic metres, but like
trailer loads.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, it's a small truck that's coming. We were worried because we're up like a shared driveway, and we had to ask the guy, look, is it a big truck? Because we've got to get past 2 other houses. He said, no, it's a small one. I'm like, okay, so it's still got to fit inside. Okay, it's a lot. Mind you, we're not filling in a lot of area. So when I came home yesterday afternoon, Sarah's making the call, putting the order in. I thought we were levelling out because we just had a pool put in. Now we've got to level out the rest of the lawn out the back. I'm like, maybe we're we're getting all that delivered. And she said, no, it's just the garden that runs up the side of the house. I'm like, 3.5 cubic meters. Like, I don't know measurements, but that seems like a lot, especially when I'll be putting it into the wheelbarrow.
Oh, you're moving it.
Yeah.
So is that what you're doing? Like filling up a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, I went home yesterday, and because all the guys that were mixing in like the concrete, mate, a week ago, and now I said this to the physio the other day. This is a pathetic way. I had to go. I represented Team Nova at Kingston Park Raceway last week. We were giving away tickets for their Appreciation Day, and I went down there to race, and I don't know whether maybe. In a tough sort of like really pulling down the left-hand side, straining. That or when I came around that first corner and slammed into the tyre wall. And I remember just like put the foot down and I actually said out loud to myself, that'll hurt tomorrow. Yeah, right. Like it has been hurting for the last week. And so I come home yesterday and I'm not in a good mood, and I see all this, like the concrete that's set in the front lawn from the guys mixing it over the last couple of weeks. I've just been putting off digging it up, and I'm like, I should dig that up today because we're getting soil delivered tomorrow, so it's going to go on top of that, and maybe we'll keep what's left over to level out the front. Okay, great. And at the back, there's a tree at the back that's in. Now that we've got the pool there, it's kind of in the. I'll dig the tree up, and so I dug a tree out
yesterday.
Yeah, to move it. To a new pot, and then today I'll be going home and moving all that soil. So
God, I wonder how many hours.
Rock on. I know. I'm not looking. Well, I actually kind of am looking forward to it, but just be me, and maybe I'll put some headphones on and listen to a podcast and disappear for a couple of hours. That just might be my Friday.
I had to move some pots the other day, but I've lost my strength. Luckily, Alex turned up. How much stronger are kids? She doesn't even go to the gym. It's so unfair. She could just pick up a pot and carry it and move it. I'm like, I can't lift this, Alex. Can you help me? And she just said, I'll do it myself, Mum.
See, I'd look at Alex and go, she would hide that strength. Problems. Whereas Bill, he's built, right? So what's he doing with all those muscles? Is he ever coming around to help lift pots? No. I
don't see Bill.
Useless.
Haven't spoken to him for weeks.
with my kids, I was out there cleaning up. It's like, gurneying out the back, and then something had happened. Again, new pool, filter's broken, so I'm out there trying to do that. No light out the back, so I'm with my phone, torch, and I'm trying to fix that while also trying to clean up some stuff. The wife's went to pick out the in-laws from the airport. I'm trying to get all this crap done, and I come in and, there's just my kid. He's just oldest boy, just jumped out of the pool, sitting there on the couch in wet clothes, playing PlayStation. And I was like, what are you doing? What are you even sitting on? It's the floor mat that we had on the ground. Is that the same floor mat? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, where's this floor mat that I'm drying my foot on? He's like, I just got a new one. I'm like, you're not even supposed to be sitting on the couch in wet clothes, and now you've used twice as many towels to keep yourself from wetting the leather couch so you can sit there and play PlayStation. Get upstairs.
Is that how you said it?
Yeah, for about 20 minutes. And I was like, I'm out there doing all this shit, and you're not offering to help me. If he came out and said, can I help you fix the pool filter? I'd be like, get away from me. You will only make things worse. But the fact that he didn't offer was just as bad to me. And I'm there going, you're wasting my time. In my own head, like, dude, you're wasting your own time. You're spending 20 minutes yelling at him for wasting your time.
Yeah.
And so they got fish fingers for dinner because I didn't have any time to put it together.
It's easier just to do it yourself.
Yep. Oh, I'm learning that, but I'm like, he's turning 12 in October, and I'm thinking, at what point?
Never.
Oh, I know, but they'll learn. But I'm just thinking,
oh God,
geez, at some stage he's got to,
they're never going to offer.
They must admit, well, yeah, they'll never offer. But I'm like, at what stage they learn they have to actually? Because he just looks at me just with that dumb look of like, I have to contribute. What do you mean I just won't have it given to me? The fact that he's 2 years away from getting a job and we get a Macca's 100 metres up the road, I'm like, I know you want to work at Macca's and you will show up on that first day and you will do nothing and they will kick you out of there and you'll get sacked. And he's like, mate, that's 2 years away. Like, why are you making this my problem now? I'm playing FIFA. Shut up. So I think I'll just have to, continue to...
Which reminds me about the pool. When's the opening?
The official launch of the Susie O'Neill pool at Birkdale. Yes. Well,
available.
Well, the pool is looking magnificent, but we've just got to fix up the landscaping side, because now we've got the pool in like the good side of the lawn. You can really see how bad the slope is on the other side once all the ground sort of start to set from when we moved in. So
we fixed it today.
Chris and Leon and the guys that built it, they were like, when can we come around and take some magnificent photos? I'm like, when it doesn't look like a pile of shit. And now that I'm digging holes in the backyard, it's been raining for 3 days and it's a mud fest. So eventually. So
okay,
we'll get the Susie O'Neill out. Yeah.
What
Christen,
what finish have you got
on the pool on the inside? Like it's a pebblecrete, glass pebblecrete, blue.
What colour pebblecrete?
It's hard to make that decision, I remember.
And I remove myself from those decisions because I'm colourblind. So I like to just come into Sarah and like, look, you pick whatever you want. So nice like white sort of creamy sort of tile, blue glass pebblecrete on the inside, and it looks bloody magic. Yeah. So I'm learning what a bitch it's going to be to clean those tiles because of how white they are. The dog goes and steps in, and she comes and walks back and there's just footprints everywhere and I'm out there with a bloody hose. I come out there with a gurney, which again I love doing, but I like gurneying once every 3 months, not like 3 times a week. So, again, doing it by myself. So one day we're going to have it all set up for you, Suze, and then we'll get you out there for what's an appearance for you look like for a brief opening?
10 grand.
I'll do it for free.
Haven't even worked out the fee yet. I just mean free. Like how many minutes are you?
I'll do it for free.
Like 15 minutes, like by.
She won't charge you the usual freight.
Yeah.
You get mates rates.
You won't get travel costs. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're coming
so
from
just your family and your kind of friends.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of.
Seven
grand. Last offer. It's our final offer.
I can wear my team uniform.
In and out, no one talk to us, especially the kids.
Yeah.
That's extra. They can talk to her. That's 12 grand, that package.
Yeah, if she's got
wear a uniform.
Any swimming lessons, that's 20 grand.
And if my kids decide to show you what their butterfly looks like, also another 2 grand.
I can race them.
Don't do that.
I'll let them win.
They were showing me
Maybe.
strokes. Like, this is the stroke. This is how you do. Like my oldest boy showing my youngest boy. This is how you do butterfly. And I'm looking at them like, no, it's not. And I'll be embarrassed when Susie comes around and you show her that's what butterfly looks like, because she will judge you. She'll say she won't, but then I'll be able to read it. Yeah, I'll see it in her face. She'll be disgusted
be like,
what you're doing with her stroke.
That looks really good.
See, just like that.
Working really hard on that.
Really good.
You don't even need to rehearse. That's going to cost me money if you have to lie.
You keep that up and you keep working really, really hard and you could represent your school one day.
Be like Ray Gun.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.